Over the past 4 years, I've done very well off Instagram theme pages. I've grown, bought, sold, flipped, and even grown them for clients, gaining millions and millions of followers in the process for myself, for clients, some of which I've sold, some of which I still have. Not only this, but I've been able to turn this passion and this sort of side gig I started in high school into a very nice income. Doing all of this as a teenager in a small town in New Zealand. I started my first account when I was 15, and just last month in December, I turned 20. Today, I'm going to reveal everything you need to know to rapidly build and monetize an Instagram theme page going into 2020 without all the fluff and trickery you may have seen from other creators on YouTube. Not naming names. And you're going to learn this from me, someone who's actually done this before and has results, and I'm not even going to pitch you on a $2,000 course at the end of it. I just want to give you value and deliver it in under 10 minutes. Before we get started, make sure you like this video down below so more people can see it. It really helps us in the YouTube algorithm. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any future videos. And if you stay till the end of this video, I've got a bonus piece of free content which you're going to love, some additional tips. So let's get into things. So essentially, a niche page is a page on Instagram where you post content about any particular niche that you enjoy. It could be about mountain biking, it could be about gymnastics, it could be about houses, it could be about beaches, it could be about arts and crafts, it could be about literally anything you can think of that you enjoy. Chances are there are millions and millions of other people out there in this planet that, enjoy seeing that just as much as you do. You post that content from on the web to your Instagram, and you build an audience of people just like yourself who love that. The first thing you want to do is you want to pick your niche, and what you should do here is essentially pick something you enjoy. That way it's going to be easier for you to find good content. You have a bit of a better understanding of who your audience is and how you can relate to them, and you'll enjoy it more than if you're just picking something because you think it's going to make you money. All niches are profitable. It's mostly about picking something that you enjoy that you will then stick with for a sustained period of time, even if it's going to take you a few months to get results, because chances are it will. Then what you want to do is choose a username. What I like to do for this is keep it really simple. Avoid numbers, avoid underscores, avoid dots. Try and make it like a couple of words put together. Could be Dog Lovers New Zealand. It could be millionaire.dream like one of my accounts. Could be Income Notebook like another one of my pages. It could be Beautiful Lawns if you make an account about lawns. Next thing you want to do is set up your bio to make sure it explains what your page is all about and what people are going to get from following your account. You're going to see to the side of me, one of the sides of me, there'll be some examples of some of my bios and some other ones that I think do a really good job of this. And then at the bottom of the bio, you want to have some sort of call to action. Follow for the best content daily. Follow for, funny videos. Follow for beautiful beaches or amazing travel destinations. You get the point. So now that you've got your account set up, you're going to need to post content. What I like to do is search for a hashtag in my niche, find pages that are between 20 to 100,000 followers, and then look at their best performing content and repost. What I like to do is aim for the top 10% of content on their page. This way, you're posting content that's already proven to do well on Instagram, but it hasn't been posted by all the big pages with millions of followers and become saturated to your niche, and therefore you will chances are get much better results. Make sure you post at least 3 times per day if you're just curating content from other pages. It takes a maximum of 5 minutes, even if you're very slow, to make one post. By the time you factor in hashtags and finding the content, using some sort of downloading app on your phone to download it and then posting it, is 5 minutes, so a 15 minutes per day commitment is not much of a commitment to build a massive audience. For captions, keep it very simple. A basic reaction to the post, followed by the call to action to follow your account, posted a couple lines down. So, oh my god, this is an insane backflip he did. If you run a mountain biking page and you post a video of a guy doing a backflip, what an insane backflip by, and then list the person's name. And then underneath, follow mountain bike skills 24 for more, follow mountain bike skills 24 for more, follow mountain bike skills 24 for more. You get the point, something like that. That way, when people who don't follow you see the content, they know where to go to follow your account and having that added bit there usually increases the amount of followers that you get per post. Okay, so by now you have number 1, set up your profile. Number 2, you're posting a minimum of 3 times daily, some good engaging content to your audience, and you've got some good captions in there. It's time to scale up your growth. So, first option here is if you have $100 to invest into your account. What you want to do is you want to make sure you've got at least 9 pieces of content on your page. Then what you want to do is you want to pay 5 larger accounts in your niche, about $20 each, to promote your page to get you to 1,000 followers or more. If you've got a page around any sort of passion like this, should be pretty easy to grow with influencers, and depending on your niche and the size of the influencers you're reaching out to, you should be able to get to 1,000 followers if you spend $100 on ads. Like, let's say you make a page all about cats, you post funny cat videos, cute cat videos, whatever it might be. You reach out to 5 pages that have got 150,000 followers each, and you pay them $20 each. That's 5 pages. You're getting shown to 750,000 followers combined. Should be able to gain 1,000 followers or so from those posts, as long as you've got good content on your page for when they come across to see your account. When I buy shoutouts to essentially grow my account, with that being the main focus, I always like to go for feed posts as opposed to stories. If you want to sell a product, on the other hand, I do prefer using stories. Now, if you've got absolutely nothing to invest, like I was about 4.5 years ago when I started my Instagram pages, here's the $0 strategy. So this strategy to go from 0 to 1,000 followers is something I've almost always been against. But with a niche page done right, it can absolutely work. And although I would definitely not do this for personal accounts. And that strategy is called follow for follow. The reason it works for a theme page is because if you post cute puppy pictures, you follow someone, they follow you back, they enjoy your content for a few weeks, and you unfollow a few weeks later, it's unlikely they'll unfollow you, because who unfollows cute puppies? Psychopaths. Now, I'm sort of kidding there, but chances are people will not unfollow a theme page about something that they love, whereas the reason it doesn't work for personal brands is because usually they don't really care about you, because unless you're giving them a ton of value up front in whatever way, shape or form that might be, if you're a really attractive person, then maybe that will work. But aside from that, you're probably not giving them any value. They don't really care. They're just going to unfollow. So what you want to do with this is on day 1 of your follow for follow, once you've got at least 9 pieces of content on your page for people to watch when they first come across, is you want to follow 100 niche pages in your niche. This way, every time someone goes to one of those 100 pages and they look at who is following that account, they'll see you right at the top. And this is an easy way to get about 100 to 150 followers pretty much instantly, because a lot of these accounts will be getting thousands of hits per day. Someone comes across, has a look, and they can see your account right at the top. And for the first couple hours anyway, great way to gain some extra followers who are interested in your niche. Then on day 2 onwards, what I would do is I'd follow about 30 to 35 people and do that 3 times a day. Maybe you do it every time you post, you follow 30 people, then the next time you post another 30, next time you post another 30, and then that's done for the day. If you post more, don't worry about following more. The way you want to find these people is find a highly engaged small page in your niche, and then go through, look at their most recent piece of content, look at who liked it, and go and follow 30 people from that, because then you can tell they are actively engaged on Instagram. They already enjoy similar content to yours, so chances are they're going to give you a follow. If you do this, after 2 weeks, you should be following 1,400 people and have posted 42 pieces of content at the bare minimum. And this here alone should get you to well over 1,000 followers, which is going to be a nice benchmark to, step things up and go to the next level. As from here, content will be the main driver of your growth, because once you've got a little bit of your own audience, Instagram will start showing your content to new people, both through the For You page and through hashtags. And on top of this, you're also going to have your audience tagging their friends and people that they know in your posts and in the comment section, which will help you grow even more. Which means the main thing once you've hit 1,000 followers, or that you should be focusing on from the start really, is putting out really, really good content that is engaging to your audience, and do it consistently. Don't slack. What you want to do with hashtags is basically find hashtags in your niche between about 50,000 posts on them to a million posts on them, and you want to have about 20 to 25 of these. Post them up every single time you post, and then you'll start ranking on them. The reason I say go for reasonably small ones is because if you have a cats account and you go hashtag cats, you're competing against accounts that have literally got millions of followers using hashtag cats. You're competing against Justin Bieber, who's posted a picture of his cat with hashtag cats. And it's unlikely you're going to trump them to show up in the trending section, which is where all the growth comes from with hashtags. So what you want to use is much smaller, more targeted ones, so you can show up in the trending section every single time and gain new followers who are searching those hashtags, as well as using this as a way to show Instagram your content is good, and they will then put it onto the For You page for people who are interested in cats. Now, another strategy you can start implementing once you hit 1,000 followers is the cross-promotion strategy. And essentially what you want to do is you want to reach out to pages that have an active fan base, the same size as yours or slightly bigger, and what you want to do is you mention them in one of your posts, they mention you in one of yours, everyone grows, teamwork makes the dream work. Now, do not expect this to happen overnight. If you want to see real growth, you should commit to everything I've mentioned for at least 100 days in a row from now. So you should be posting 3 times every single day with really good engaging content that you've sourced from other pages. You should be using a nice simple caption with some good hashtags, and once you hit that 1,000 follower mark, you should be reaching out to people for cross promotion every single day. So you can post a funny cat video and say go follow this person, and they post a funny cat video and say go follow your account. You both win. If you stick at that for 100 days, I can just about guarantee that you will see results, as long as you're not in a massively overcrowded niche, like say the business niche. If you're going into the business or quotes niche, I highly suggest you get a bit of a budget behind you, because it is massively profitable. But I personally believe in 2020 it takes a little bit of money to get started. But like I said, if you're starting this with nothing, you won't get results instantly, and it does take time. It's an exponential thing, so it takes a lot of time to get the ball rolling. But once it does start rolling, you can be growing thousands and thousands of followers every single day. Could be a year down the track. So now it is time to secure the bag. How do you go about monetizing your audience? So there are a whole range of different ways, but to start, I will put an affiliate link in your bio for evergreen income and sell shoutouts for one-off income. Affiliate marketing is essentially where a company gives you a personalized tracking link which tracks the amount of sales that go through that link. You can then put that into your bio, so every single time someone buys using that link, you earn a commission for doing so. Let's say you run a page and it's all about golf, and you find a product on clickbank.com for $100 that teaches people how to improve their golf swing so that they can hit it straighter. Let's say it's a $100 course. What you do is you create a link, you then go to bit.ly, you put it on the bio once you've created your custom link, and then add a call to action in the bio text above it saying click below to discover the secrets of a perfect swing, or something along those lines. If you're a bit more of a golfer than I am, then you'll have a better idea of what to put. This way, as more people see your Instagram account, they see that call to action, and a percentage of your audience will be interested in improving their golf swing if your page is all about golf. That's what golfers want to do. They want to get better. And if this company that's selling this course about improving your golf swing gives you a 50% commission per sale, every time someone buys through that link, you earn a nice $50, and you're essentially doing no extra work. You're just growing your account and leaving that link there. You can also do this with what's called CPA marketing, cost per acquisition, where you get paid for people not even buying things but just putting in their email, but I'll cover that in another video. The second thing you can do to make money is sell promotions or shoutouts. I guess it's the same thing. As you grow, people will reach out to your account and offer to pay you to promote their page or products, and at first you'll have no idea how much it's worth to you. So what I like to do in this position is just negotiate a little bit, haggle a little bit, and just sort of find out where the market is and where the demand is or isn't. So for example, if after a couple of weeks I've gained 10,000 followers, or maybe after a couple of months I've gained 10,000 followers, and I have 5 people message me one day asking for promotions, I might tell them all that it is $20 for a post. And if they all turn around and say, no thanks, that's too expensive, then obviously I've overpriced it. If all 5 of them buy it, then chances are it's a little bit too cheap. But let's say all 5 say no. The next 5 people that message me, I might say, hey, it's $10 for a promotion. And if all 5 buy, then what I would do is probably go somewhere in the middle. So it's about $15, which means you're sort of at that nice medium where a decent amount of people are saying yes, but some people are turning it away, which means you've sort of found your max price that you can sell it for. I would prefer have my ads a little bit higher and do less of them to make the same amount of money than have them lower and having lots of them, because the more often you post ads, the more of a sellout you look like, and you will probably lose followers as well if you're consistently just posting ads. So I would personally prefer do 1 ad a week that pays me $30 rather than going really cheap and offering them for $10 and doing 3 ads a week. You're making the same amount of money, but one of them you're doing 1 post and the other one you're doing 3. So it means it's less work to do 1, and you're probably going to grow much faster if you're posting 1/3 of the ads. And at the same time, make sure that any ads you are posting on your page are congruent to your audience and to your feed. If your page is all about cute videos of cats, don't post an ugly picture of a dog fetching toy. It's just not really fitting to your audience, and you'll lose followers and look like a sellout. Now, if you combine these two, you will make a nice wee income from Instagram. If you want to go next level with your monetization and build a bit more of a brand, which is going to pay you a lot more in the long run, what I would suggest you do is you go ahead and create a 1-product e-commerce store where you source products from an AliExpress or something like that sort of thing. There, you then list it on a Shopify store for 3 to 5 times the price, and have that in your bio, so every time new people come across, they can look at that, whatever this product might be, dependent on your audience. Although this year takes a lot more time and effort to learn and implement, it's not something I've personally done, but I've got a few good friends who have made a lot of money off e-commerce, and even off e-commerce with theme pages on Instagram. So it's definitely something worth looking into. So that basically wraps up how you can smash it on Instagram and rapidly grow and monetize a niche page on the platform. What you want to do is you want to stick at this for a year at least. Follow these steps and you will be smashing it. It wouldn't surprise me if you watch this video now, you write down the date, you've got 0 followers, and within a year you're sitting at 100K. Because this sort of thing snowballs. It could take you 6 months to get to 10K, and then 6 months to go from 10K to 100K, and it's just exponential from there. But the key here is to put in effort and consistency. You're not going to be able to make a couple posts here and there and just sort of wing it and do all right. It's going to take a lot of time, effort, and consistency over the long run, and you will get results. Because if you could just whip up a page, post a couple times a week, be pretty lazy with things and make a bunch of money, then you'd already be doing that and you wouldn't be sitting here watching me teach you. If you did enjoy this video, please go ahead and give it a like down below. That way it helps out with the YouTube algorithm and it helps us reach more people with this video so more people can crush it on Instagram in 2020. There is room for all of us to profit and do well. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. I reply to literally every single one of them because I've got a small channel of 2,500 subscribers. So go ahead, leave a comment, and I'll be more than happy to help you with whatever questions you have regarding Instagram and so on. Oh, and I almost forgot. So I said at the start, if you stayed to the end, there will be a gift. If you go to the top link in the description, there is a link to a free Instagram ebook, which is going to give you a lot of what I've taught you today, but in a nice ebook form. It's more like a nice summary sheet of this video. So go grab that. And if you are new here and want to see more videos from me every single week, all about growing on Instagram, making money online, and doing better things with that money, then make sure you subscribe down below so you never ever miss another video. Hit the bell icon, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you guys in another video sometime soon. Here's a few videos that I suggest you watch.